In this one, we're talking about why it's important for you to train yourself to earn your dopamine. Why it's crucial and important for you to not just give in into free, cheap, accessible entertainment and instead train yourself or maybe even behave in a way that will make you earn your dopamine instead of just opting for easy solutions all the time. The agenda for this video, or the reason I'm making this video, is pretty simple. Like nowadays, if you look around, everything is so accessible and easy. Everything is at the click of your fingers. You can just go to Facebook, YouTube, and binge watch the shows and do all these things, which is cool. Like in a way, there's technological advancements. I think it's a very good thing that we have the accessibility and the tools to communicate with people, new type of systems for productivity, etc., etc. But obviously there's the dark side, and dark side being is that nowadays we, especially the last couple of years, I think people are just so accustomed to getting accessible, free, cheap dopamine from all types of sources. It's considered to be norm nowadays. Like nobody's gonna judge you if you're a hardcore gamer and doesn't have any type of social life, because apparently that's okay. You're just chilling, right? You're just having fun. Now, from the fact that you're watching this video, I can tell that you are into self-improvement, into making your life better, into becoming stronger. Maybe you want to hit the gym and get results. Maybe you want to become a businessman, entrepreneur. When you are at this path of self-improvement and achieving stuff that a lot of people don't achieve in their lives, you have to reject what 99% of people are doing and then embrace what 1%, top 1 or maybe top 10% are doing on the day-to-day basis. So you cannot be basically opting for easy solutions like watching TV shows and playing games and then hope for better results, like achieving success with your business, achieving success with your body, achieving success with girls, social status, charisma, self-confidence. All these things require work, and you cannot achieve them by getting free, cheap dopamine to your brain all the time. You have to be able to differentiate what's important for you in terms of your growth as a person and what's garbage, what's junk, what's trash. Because nowadays a lot of things are trash. Just go to your social media like Instagram and Facebook and try to just scroll down. You'll see a bunch of ads trying to, corporations and companies trying to sell you stuff, trying to sell you products that you don't even need. I'm quoting Tyler Durden from Fight Club, I think. You basically buy things to impress people that you don't even like, and you buy things that you don't even need with the money that you don't even have, right? With the money that you can't even afford. In a way, that's a very dumb and stupid thing to do, but we still do it because that's accustomed, or maybe that's very norm in our culture nowadays. There are many reasons why getting free, cheap, accessible dopamine is dangerous for you, harmful for you, for your mental state, for your physical appearance, for your physical state, and many, many other reasons. But long story short, the first reason why it's a very dangerous habit to do is that it makes you weak. Getting free, accessible, cheap dopamine makes you weak. The reason being is you basically get all those stuff with no work. You have to be able to put in the work and then reap the results, reap the fruits, right? But instead, what you do is you basically just open your laptop and scroll and watch and consume all this stuff. And your brain gets overstimulated because it cannot really differentiate what's real and what's not real. The thing is, when, for example, you watch adult content, your brain thinks that you're actually having an intercourse with a real human being, which basically means that you cannot actually get aroused by human beings if you are only accustomed to watching adult content. And that's how you actually get over your pleasures, or maybe control, not even control, but give in to your pleasures. My message is that the more you do those type of things, the worse it's gonna get for your mental health, for your physical health, and for many aspects in your life. And if you're able to understand that, you're also able to change that. One of the most dangerous things that could happen is that it could lead to addiction. And for us, addiction sounds like, wishy-washy addiction, drugs, alcohol. The reality is sugar gets you addicted the same way drugs do. So when you consume a lot of sugar, your brain gets used to all of this glucose, and then your brain needs more sugar in order to survive, more sugar in order to operate and think and process the information on a day-to-day basis. So it basically asks you for more sugar. And you might think, okay, well, sugar is nothing that horrible. Like we like a candy bar, we like a chocolate. Cool, yeah, well, that's obvious. But what if you get so accustomed to sugar that you want more and more sugar every day? What does that do to your discipline and your self-control? And I'm telling you guys, addiction is a scary place to have. We're not even talking about scary addictions like drugs and alcohol and cigarettes. You could also talk about simple stuff just like getting the free dopamine or validation from social media, from scrolling TikTok and Instagram and the same stuff like that, which give you tons of dopamine for zero work. The reason why it's dangerous is that it leads to loss of desire, loss of drive and discipline, and it just basically makes you in a way a couch potato, a vegetable who doesn't really have any type of aspirations, goals, work ethic, anything like that. Now if you think about it's not gonna be a long time until you lose your testosterone, or maybe lower your testosterone, until you lose your libido, until you lose your drive and motivation. Your life starts being very boring place because you're just so overstimulated by the things which are online on the internet. But your usual day-to-day life, like studying and doing this and doing that, cooking and cleaning, those things are gonna be really boring to you that you won't even be able to, in a way, control yourself. The alternative that I have in this video, the alternative solution that I propose to you, is that you have to be able to differentiate when you can indulge in free, accessible, cheap dopamine and when you shouldn't. Essentially what I'm saying is you should train yourself to earn your dopamine. And that could be as easy as just basically having on days and off days. One of the examples could be you're lifting for a couple days and then, you know, on the weekends you could just go out and have fast food or do whatever the hell you want to do, or take one day off out of 7 days, right? That's one of the things that I do, guys. Like, I'm not following a strict, clean, plant-based green diet. I have a pretty balanced diet which helps me, you know, which is optimized to give me some positive results at the gym, which is also easier to prepare and helps my life day-to-day basis. But also on the weekends or in some days I indulge in fast food, and there's really no problem with me doing that because I've already earned my right to do that. I've already earned my right to eat and indulge fast food because I've put in the work at the gym. I've put in the work in my private life or social life. And when you have been productive for some time, it only makes sense that you can have cheat days or cheat meals or any type of free, accessible, cheap dopamine that you can, you know, just chill, sit back, relax. Life's not meant to be working all the time. Life's meant to be also enjoyed, and sometimes you gotta be chilling. No problem in that. But the bottom line is you feel amazing. You feel great when you have already put in the work in hard work, right? In hard stuff. And then you can just indulge in accessible, cheap dopamine, watch a TV show, crack a bottle of Coke, and play FIFA with your friends. That's it. A pretty unscripted, simple, and raw video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next one.